Hey, so first of all, thank you so much for joining me on the webinar. I had a really good time presenting and we covered some valuable stuff that you'll be able to use right away to get some quick wins in your business. But I don't want this to be something that you put on your to-do list, but you never quite get around to. So I didn't have time yesterday, but I wanted to share 3 mindset shifts that will help you include business development into your weekly routine. And also, stick around to the end of the video and I'll give you a challenge with a reward in it just for you. Anyway, the first of these mindset shifts is one of the biggest. It's simply hard to get to business development when you're already crazy busy. And I do get this. But when billable hours fill up your schedule, marketing often is going to go on the back burner. You don't do it until the pipeline is pretty much dry. And at that point, it's too late. And if you want to escape that feast or famine cycle and grow your business in a meaningful way, you'll need to do a little bit of business development a lot of the time. You're going to need habits to help you keep your business development going, even when you're busy. In fact, especially when you're busy, because that's when you gain traction. You've got a fertile client base that are ready to refer you and you can grow. And I know it feels unproductive because they aren't billable hours, but those hours are actually an investment in your future. Because let's face it, you're good at what you do, but it is a really competitive marketplace out there. There are loads of IP attorneys for people to choose from. But the good news is that while many attorneys are good at what they do, very few of them are actually really good at business development. So if you can keep your business top of mind for your ideal customers, you're going to stand out and you'll be the one that your clients think of, the one they recommend, and the one that they reach out to. This is what will translate into more business. To make this happen, business development needs to be an essential part of your business that you make time for every week. It should not be something that you turn to when you need a client fast. The second reason why business development can be hard, you can feel stuck when you're figuring it all out by yourself. Now, I know this from personal experience. A few years ago, I felt a bit lost. I've been helping IP attorneys with business development for about 15 years. And I've proven time and again that I could coach my clients to some really great results, truthfully. But I still wasn't pulling the trigger on scaling up my own business. And I couldn't figure out why. Until one day I decided to go walking for a couple of days and ask myself some very real, far-reaching questions. And the honest truth I discovered is that I was scared. I was afraid of what would happen if I scaled up and it went wrong. How would that make me look as a professional business developer? But even more than that, I was afraid of what would happen if it actually went right and I started to bring in more business. How would I actually service that business? What if I couldn't handle it? What if it all fell apart? That's when it finally clicked. The fear is what was actually holding me back, and I needed to make a choice. Would fear keep me where I was, or would I do something different and actually go for it? What I needed for me was some outside help to move through this big, scary step, and it was actually the support of a mentor that got me there and took my business to the next level. In this situation, business development, fear is normal, but it's realizing that you don't have to do it alone that changed everything for me, and just recognizing it generally. And that's what led me to my best effort. And that's what you're seeing today. Now, that brings me to my third reason why working on business development is so hard. One of the biggest fears attorneys have is not wanting to come across as being salesy. Okay, and I really get this. I hate being salesy too. It feels unnatural, it feels uncomfortable, and that's why I teach you to be a problem solver rather than a salesperson. I do not recommend that you approach your business development by thinking, how can I sell my services to this person? Instead, you should be thinking about how can I solve a problem for this person? When you help people solve their problems, you become a very valuable person to have around. People naturally are going to refer you without you having to be salesy. So I have a challenge for you. and a really big reward if you complete it. I challenge you to reach out to someone, one person in your network who you think you could add value to today. Now, we discussed that the easiest place to start is your current clients. They're already working with you. They like, trust, and believe in you. So what is it that you can offer them to help them even more? Once you do this, email me to let me know you've done it, and I'll be choosing one person out of those who email me and giving them a 50% discount on the course. This is going to take you about 10 minutes max, and you'll not only make progress on your business development goals, but you'll also potentially get a crazy deal on the course. So it's a win-win for you. That's it. Like I said, I didn't have time to share this in the webinar, but this is important enough that I wanted to get you, that I wanted to send it to you today. And if you haven't watched the webinar, then please go back and have a look. Thanks for watching and have a great day.